My team, like the people that you work with, it's just so fun. It's actually fun. It's not even a burden. So you come in here and you do your work, and you know, it's gratifying is what it is.
I love that. Well, that was Mindy. She is one of the fabulous volunteers at the Holt Food Bank.
That's right. And with April being Volunteer Month, we went to the food bank to highlight these volunteers, but also learn how you can be one yourself. So let's check it out. Hey Studio 10, so April is National Volunteer Month, and there's so many different ways that we can volunteer right here in our backyard. So today I'm with Marnie at the Holt Food Bank, who's going to tell us about how many different hands go into serving our community. How are you, Marnie?
Good, how are you?
Good, awesome. Thank you so much for welcoming me here. So this is my first time at the Holt Food Bank that I didn't realize was so close to my home. But tell me, what goes on here?
So what our goal is to help feed those in the community that are food insecure. We have several members of the community that, you know, they're just down on their luck right now. Maybe their bills are too expensive, and just those that they rely on us monthly. We have some clients that come every single month, others that we see maybe 2 or 3 times a year.
So now, one of the things that you told me that I really admire is that you have so many volunteers that are here that you actually have certain teams.
Yes.
Whether that's teams of people who are creating bags of food to give out to people, whether that's a team of people who are stocking these shelves. So tell me about those different teams that we have here.
Right, so we have 4 distribution teams because we distribute food 4 days a week, and so each team kind of has their own, they're kind of like their own family, right? And they have a team leader that kind of oversees all of that, and the goal is basically serve the clients, restock the carts, and then we have a warehouse team who is just a whole separate group of people that come in once a week and they make sure that everything is ready to go for those distribution teams. We have volunteers that, one in particular, her name is Mary, and she goes to Kroger every single morning. She is there every day except Christmas Day,
wow,
picking up the fresh Kroger items that we're able to pass out to the community. We have volunteers that will take pre-packed bags to the schools that the kids can take home on the weekends, so they have extra food for the weekend if they need it. I have volunteers that I can call and say, hey, the library has a basket full of food, could you go pick it up? And that's what they do.
That's wonderful. And of course you oversee a lot that happens here, but what are some of the stories that people who come here and you're able to give them food, what are some of the things that they tell you?
So we just had someone come in last week and I was told when they were loading the groceries into their cart, they just praised them for about 5 minutes of just how thankful they were that we are able to help. I mean, I can't imagine not being able to feed my kids or, you know, have food for myself, and that's what we're here to do, is to help them be able to put some food on the table.
So I want our viewers to know that there is opportunities for them to help and for them to donate, but can we actually move over to stocking some of the bags? And I want you to tell me, like, what is that process like when you come in here in the morning and we're stocking these bags? How does that work?
So each team would, we have all the shopping carts, and here's the menu items, right?
Okay.
So
can we grab one of these menu items?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Take a look at that?
Yeah, so we are working on stocking a cart for a family of 3 or 4 people.
Okay.
And so these are just all the items, and it kind of goes in order of the shelves, right?
Okay.
So just grab them and load them up into the bags, and then we put the bag into the cart.
Okay. And then sometimes you're giving about 2 or 3 bags per family, or?
They actually get about 2 full shopping carts.
2 full shopping carts,
Yes.
not a bag, but
Right.
a whole shopping cart.
Yes.
Wow, how amazing.
So one of these shopping carts goes to a family, and then they get the additional fresh items. You know, we have these freezers, and we have refrigerators, and so we fill up a smaller shopping cart of those items as well.
Marnie, if people wanted to volunteer here, how do they go about doing that?
So they can call the food bank number at 517-694-9307 and just leave a message. Let me know you're interested in volunteering, or they can send me an email. The email is holtfoodbank@gmail.com, and I'll reach out to them and kind of figure out what their schedule looks like and where we have availability.